Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. My connection's being weirder than usual. So if it's bad, let me know. My. I don't know what I was saying there.
Pulled the chat, I forgot.
Hello, Lizelle. You're going on another flight. Are you going to see the boyfriend?
Wheels up.
Hello, Taylor. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Jessica. Hello, Amelia. Hello, Becca. Hello, everybody. Is my connection okay for everybody? It was kind of shaky. Hello, Charlie. TB, hello. Thank you for joining us.
Hello,
it's been a minute since TB's been in the house. Can we get a shout out and chat to TB? Well, Liz, at least it's a good reason for flying. I don't know why I said that weird. Gotta see the boyfriend. Guys, sorry, everybody. I am really tired today. I've been really tired the past few days. I don't know. I'm pretty clear. Okay, good. That's...
Yeah, it was like, well, I can go there, but right now it looks okay.
Jessica said it's not grainy, but it's a little jumpy. Yeah, I can switch over to my laptop if I need to, but I honestly don't know if it's going to be any better.
Well, I also Wi-Fi like for now because before it was like a blur. So like the fact that we don't have that. Why am I signed out? Oh, I know why. Sorry, I can't see any of the chat right now, guys. I'm trying to get there. Wait, what's my new password? Okay. Oh, for God's sake. Two-step verification. Oh, wait, Kevin, are you frozen? Oh, I think Kevin's frozen. Kevin, if you can hear me, you're frozen. Oh, no. Does he know he's frozen? I'll text him. Sorry, guys. Sorry. It's like a perfect storm. Okay, Kevin is switching to his laptop. So he will be back shortly. But I finally have the chat up, so huzzah. So I've never been solo for this long. Ooh. I don't know what to say. Hello, people. Now that I have you all to myself. Oh, God. What are you into? Oh, okay. Doggies into stuff.
Hello, is this any better?
Hold on. Now on my computer. Okay. I'll say my computer's messed up. Yeah. Yeah, you're better.
So I don't know. It was super annoying. I was like in the chat and I could like, it's like, you're in the background of the broadcast. The host needs to add you. I was like, I wasn't logged in. It was stupid.
Well, I'm having some weird, I mean, not like for you guys, but like for me, my computer is like not. Okay. I'm trying to pop out the chat here.
Okay.
Well, we're just, you'd think this is our first time or something.
It's super irritating. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even think I have an Ethernet plug-in on this thing, so I can't even plug this in. Let me look. No, I don't. So if I wanted to, I can't go off Wi-Fi.
Wait, Wait, why would you want to go off? Why? I'm confused.
To do the plugin instead because it's better for streaming.
Oh, but you look fine right now.
Okay, well, as long as they look fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll just need to do my laptop from now on. Maybe I could plug my webcam into my laptop instead.
I couldn't figure out how to use the webcam on my laptop.
It just automatically asked me. It's like, do you want to use this? And I was like, yes.
Oh, well, maybe I should just try that then.
No, Jessica said it looks great. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You don't look.
It's not a very good angle. I could stack you up on some books, maybe.
No, it's fine, Kevin. It's fine.
It is what it is, you know.
All right. How are things going for me? You know, it's raining. I feel like that says it all.
I actually, Damien and I just went and saw Weathering with You, and it made me like miss at least the occasional rain. It never rains here, so
Trust me, it gets old real quick when it rains all the time.
yeah, I just want it to rain like one time, like once every few months would be nice, even.
Lizelle, I just didn't know if it would work because my laptop is very old. It's a MacBook, but it's from 2013. So I didn't know if like, because I have like a newer webcam, so I didn't know if it would like cannot compute type thing. Ow, what is that?
Oh, you mean you couldn't get your webcam to work on your? Okay, I thought you meant the webcam built into your laptop.
No.
Oh.
This one.
Yeah, I haven't tried that, so I don't know.
I feel like I maybe did. Aaron, can you hear me? I don't know if we did or not. He's got headphones on. So yeah. All right, people. What is everyone up to tonight? Oh, I see Charlie popped in. I don't know if you're still here, Charlie, but hello. Yeah, like I have like a webcam on my laptop, but it's like a crappy webcam.
That's what I'm using right now.
Actually, it looks good though. It looks better than your other one.
I think it's the internet card that I use, the webcam card that I use for my desktop. I just don't think it computes very well.
You have a webcam card for your computer? What does that mean?
I have this thing. You plug. Jason gave it to me. My brother Jason. You plug this into your computer, and it's basically a Wi-Fi stick. So you don't because desktops don't have built-in Wi-Fi. At least old ones don't. This is an old one, so this gives me Wi-Fi, but it doesn't always work very well.
Oh, that's definitely the problem. Why didn't you ever realize that was the problem before?
I don't know. I thought it was working fine. It works mostly fine to do things on the computer. I don't know. Leave me alone, okay?
That should have been your first guess when streaming wasn't good. So what are you working on, Kev? You working on that scene you said you thought of, your first scene?
Yes, I am. I thought of a new potential opening for the witch book. So I don't know if I'm going to keep it, but it's at least an idea. And it has like more excitement and movement and like action happening. It's more of like a in the moment something's happening rather than like thinking about something happening. Basically what you read before, it's going to show that event happening instead of just talking about the event. It's not going to be a very long chapter though. I kind of want it to just be like a bam, bam, bam happen. And then, yeah, I think it'll be more of an exciting push right at the beginning rather than just talking, if that makes sense.
Right. So is that what you're going to work on tonight?
Yes.
Well, I had sent my Act 1 to a critique partner, and so I am going over comments and making some... Cassidy is here. Hello, Cassidy. So I printed out your stuff, and Cassidy made like 5 comments, and I have like just tore my thing apart. So because it just gave me like other ideas for stuff, and plus reading it on paper, printing it, I just like there's so many like just sentences I don't like or like dialogue that I don't like. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing is I'm just going through by hand and making some notes on some stuff to fix. Forever working on Act 1. I just keep going back to it. What is everyone else working on tonight?
I also wanted to say hello to Cassidy because I haven't had a chance to say it yet. And also, Isabella, go ahead and like that stream. No, I'm kidding. I know that's a pet peeve.
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
Whoa.
What?
You gotta get nasty.
My chat's not up to date yet, so I just want to say that if anybody gets nasty, I will not hesitate to delete comments. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, you did.
Thank you. We're not gonna get nasty in this chat.
Not necessary.
Yeah.
So, what's everyone else working on? I mean, I'm not really sure that's what's happening, but it was a joke.
Working on plague scenes. Cassidy, I'm very excited for your book. I was telling Laura about it. We were talking about you actually on the phone. We were like, "Can you believe that nasty girl?" I mean, we weren't calling you nasty. We were talking about you though. Now,
well, how can you have I'm curious. How do you have a gunfight and a sword fight in a world where there's guns and swords? Well, I guess there's guns and swords in our world.
Yeah.
In a world.
There are fantasy books where, like, I don't know if it's a.
I was gonna say, like, is that like a genre of like?
Well, I know. I don't know. I mean, it might be a spoiler, so I won't say what series, but there is a book series. It's a fantasy YA book series where like gunpowder and guns and cannons are introduced. I guess it's a little different, but Lizelle, I was just reading yesterday somebody on Twitter that was like an agent or someone was like, every author needs a media kit on their website. And I was like, I don't even know what this is.
In a world.
Oh my god, the chat's moving so quickly, like all of a sudden.
Standard. I just feel like it's so hard to like have accurate, like an accurate shot. I can't imagine like wielding a sword while you're trying to have like perfect aim. I know these probably are not happening simultaneously in your book. I'm just being stupid.
Or what if you get shot at and you're so good with like a sword that you cut the bullet in half midair? I think I saw that in a movie once.
I mean, I did really love the Romeo and Juliet where they have guns.
What's Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah.
What is it? Isn't it just called Romeo plus Juliet or something?
Yeah, I think that's
like what Jessica said, if no one around has a gun but you have a sword, you can still do some damage.
true.
I don't know, Jessica, I don't remember what movie it was, but it was like the person cut a bullet midair. I'm pretty sure, unless I made that up in my head. Yeah, what Brenda said, it's kind of like a mixture of lightsabers and blasters in Star Wars.
I ain't got no problem with that. I never heard of knife fight, sword fight. I also don't read a lot of like fantasy or anything. I prefer lightsabers.
So apparently this is a thing called curve the bullet, and it means to slice it in half. Mythbusters did a thing called Is It Possible to Curve a Bullet? So who knows if it's a thing. I actually really like at least like fantasy swords. In my fantasy novel, one of the characters is like a blacksmith. It's really intricate, and like I know nothing about like weapon foraging, so I had to like do a lot of Googling, but it's really interesting.
Is he like Henry?
It's a
AKA
girl,
Chris?
it's a girl actually, but
Boo. No longer interested. No, I'm kidding. Cassidy, did you see that? I love Baz Luhrmann. He's like my favorite. Did you see that he's doing an Elvis Presley movie? I'm so here for that. Oh, there you go, Kevin. You can watch the whole movie Wanted.
huh. I feel like I'm thinking of Kill Bill, maybe.
Oh god, that movie's old. All right, well, are we ready to get going on the sprints?
Yes, I was gonna use my desktop, but it's being a dick, so I might have to write on my laptop as well.
Well, I got good old quality paper here, papier-mâché.
I thought you were gonna say good old quality H2O.
Well, that's what I was like parroting.
Anybody know what movie that's from besides Laura?
I think it's an easy guess.
I don't know. I mean, I think I only know those older movies because of you guys, my older siblings.
I would not consider that an older movie. People know that movie. Come on now.
I'm gonna look up the release year it came out. 1998, Laura. That was literally.
Kevin, people now still watch movies from the 90s, the 80s. People know what The Breakfast Club is. That's in the 80s.
No. Damien's little cousin is like 12 and she didn't know what Breakfast Club was, and I was just like, girl, I'm so old.
You might not be at the age where people start. I mean, I didn't know what it was until I was probably 9 or 10 or 11. I wasn't interested in it before that.
Oh,
like, how would I film that? I don't have cultural awareness before you're like 12.
Something that really hit me as really weird is that, you know how like I don't know for you, but when I was in high school, teachers played Breakfast Club all the time. And like whenever it's like, oh, we don't have anything to do today, let's watch Breakfast Club. Like I've seen it like a million times in school. Damien said that's what teachers, his cousin said that's what the teachers do with Mean Girls now. And I'm just like, I remember when that movie came out.
I feel like that movie is a little
raunchier.
Yeah, for school.
Yeah. I mean, because at least with Breakfast Club, they always cut out like the pot smoking scene and stuff like that. They do like the TV.
They cut that stuff out. So I remember like I'd only seen it on like WGN or whatever, one of those channels that they would always play. I didn't see it with the whole thing until like I was probably like a late teen, and I was like, oh my god, they smoke pot in this movie. I didn't know that. All right, how long do we want to do our first sprint? You guys tell us.
That movie came out a year after I was born. So TV was born in 97, which means he is an infant. I'm kidding. I'm not that much.
I think I was like in high school, so let's see, 98. No, yeah.
97 though?
97, I was in high school.
So you're old enough to be TV's mom?
I'm old enough to be a lot of people's mother, yeah. It's so weird for me because I don't have kids. Like I can't really like I like know someone who like has like my friend, her daughter's about to start high school, and I'm just like, oh my god, am I old enough to have someone who's about to start high school? But the truth is, technically, I'm old enough to have someone who's graduating high school. So.
But I mean, that's only if you had a child young. Which
yeah, a lot of people have kids at 18. Like I'm 36, so like I could have an 18-year-old.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, I know 18 is still really young to have a kid, but lots of people do that. So I'm just saying, like, that's not out of the realm of.
I just want to say that if anybody did have a child under 18, no judgment here. This is a judgment-free zone.
No, that's what I wasn't saying. I was just saying, like, it's not.
Oh, yeah, I know.
But it is pretty common for 18-year-olds, like between 18 and 20. So, like, I could have like a 16, 17, 18-year-old.
Especially in the Midwest. Everyone has children at 18.
Yeah. So. All right. No one said a time. So, Kevin, how long do you want to do the first sprint? You want to do 10, 15, 12?
Let's do 15.
Okay.
Damien turns 28 in 6 days, and I turn 28 in 12 days. Ugh. Sorry, I'm getting the timer up now.
Yeah, I knew a girl. Well, in 6th grade, I knew a girl who was pregnant.
I knew a girl, and I think she was 8th grade. Was the youngest I've known.
Yeah, she was my desk partner in social studies.
Was it Miss Menzer's class?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Looking back, I don't think I would hate Miss Menzer as much as I thought I did when I was young. I just think she was a serious teacher, and like,
yeah,
I think like young me was like, she's evil, but now I just be like, oh, she's just a regular chick trying to live her life, do her job, and
right.
deals with a lot of asshole 6th graders. Okay, I have it up. Or
all she wanted to do was teach us about Mesopotamia. You know,
for real though,
Fertile Crescent. She made us do an Africa project so we could actually learn about Africa. Like she
really did. She really. I got. Do you remember what country you had?
Yeah, I had Libya.
I had something with an M. Sorry.
Mauritius?
Huh?
So was it Morocco?
I think so. Sorry, I'm trying to let it make me. Okay. That is disgusting.
Marilyn, I don't think her parents were thinking anything. To be fair, I mean, I think the girl was, doing the thinking.
Yeah, it's not always, the parents can't always stop everything. Okay. Are we ready to start?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, ready and currently sprinting. Oh wait, I gotta put the thing up. Really quick, you can see that, right?
Yeah.
All right, folks. How did everyone do?
I made it. I'm gonna be that person who just forever edits the same stuff. Like, I made it through like 4 pages or something, but it's just like, I mean, I'm basically just like going to. I want to just like rewrite the whole freaking thing. I'm not rewriting it, but I'm like, move this paragraph here. Don't say this. Move this. This is dumb. So, and it's funny because like I went through this like 6 times, and I thought it was fine on my computer, and then I printed it out on paper, and I'm just like, oh no, this is garbage actually.
I always feel like that when I print stuff out.
You catch more stuff. It just reads different. It reads different. It's like this is how someone would kind of like how someone would read it in a book, and I'm just like, this is not. So I'm reading it from a different perspective. I'm reading it from a reader and not a writer. So, wait, hold on, TB. Did you get 40% of it done in just that 15 minutes? That's crazy.
I like had in my head this idea for like what I wanted this scene to look like. And I know we've talked about this before, just me and you, and then me and everyone in chat. Like you have this idea of like, this sounds so good in my head. And then you write it out and and then you're like, this is complete shit. Like, this is a first draft, so I can always go back and change it, but it's shit.
Yeah. I have a similar problem. What I think of an idea for a book that I think is really genius. And like, I'll be at work and I'm working it all out in my head. I'm like, yeah, this is totally great. Like, this is like the shit. Like, this is it. And then when I go to like actually articulate it out loud to somebody else, as I'm like mid explaining, I'm like, no, this is terrible. Like, I was trying to explain to Aaron, I had like this big epiphany at work today about my middle grade idea. And then I started like trying to pitch it to Aaron. And I'm just like in the middle of telling him, and I'm just like, this actually doesn't sound good, does it? Like, this actually sounds terrible, or like not like it would not work. So yeah.
Yeah, I forgot Cassidy does like deadlines, but Laura doesn't do well with arbitrary deadlines.
No, like here's the thing: I can give myself a deadline, but like I can just not meet the deadline. Like I don't care enough about that. That's why like I'm never like motivated by Nano either. Like it means nothing to me. Like I don't care unless there's a consequence. Like unless I'm getting paid. Like I just don't.
You know what we should do, Laura, for Nano or for something else? Like maybe we can start this thing where we all pitch in like $10 and we have to like write a certain amount or edit a certain amount by this certain date, and then whoever does the thing, you split up the pot. And whoever doesn't get it loses that $10. Or
I'm
not paying you
money in the pot, and then whoever gets $50,000, 50,000 words first gets the whole pot. Because I will stay up day and night to do. That's what I'm saying. I'm only motivated by like money / losing my job. You know, like I'll do something at work because I don't want to lose my job, but most other things do not motivate me.
I like this idea of doing a diet bet, but a right bet. I like this idea, although it's hard to like, you kind of have to go by people's word. Like, oh yeah, I wrote that. It's like, well, how do I know you're telling the truth? But I guess
That's true, yeah.
But a diet bet's the same way. Someone could say, I lost 5 pounds. You ain't gonna know.
Oh, I think you have to like, I don't know how that works. I thought you had to like do something.
Unless you have like one judge person who isn't like doesn't have allegiance to one side or the other, and they're the ones that check. Exactly. TB lost 100 pounds this week. TB, don't you weigh like 100 pounds?
Yeah, really. Soaking wet. Wait, so Isabella, are you saying you're going to try to publish this year? Is that what you're saying? And TB, that's basically how my outlines are too. It's like a sentence. It's like they go to a party. Boop. Next thing that happens.
TB just said he weighs 120 pounds.
God. I was going to say something really crass about myself. I'll keep it to myself. Just imagine something crass I could say about myself there. That's what I thought. I thought there was some sort of confirmation. Like, so basically we could do the writing bet, but you have to video record yourself writing every single word. You have to make a YouTube video of it and show. Okay. But the thing with words too is it could be nonsense. You could be like, I'm writing this so I get the whole pot because I want to win money. Yes, 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 yes. Like it could just be bullshit. You like how I ad-lib like that?
Yeah. I don't know if my meme went through to TB, but that was me when he said he weighs 120 pounds.
Isabella, are you doing are you going to self-publish?
TV. I really want to get a Hobonichi daily just so I can journal in it. But I have so many journals, I don't need another notebook just to journal in.
Also, my friend Sylvia has a Hobonichi, so you can just like watch her videos and live vicariously through her.
Everyone I know has a Hobonichi but me.
I don't see the allure. In fact, I am upset that I have the one I have, and I want a happy planner. And they're on sale right now on their website for like $9.
I switched over to the A5, but I don't know if I'm going to stick with it after this year. It's already like February, and I'm just like,
that's
I don't know.
My Clever Fox. Like, nothing wrong with Clever Fox, but for the first time, I'm actually into like decorating, and the Clever Fox is not. Which is the whole reason why I bought the Clever Fox is because the last few years I wasn't into the decorating thing, so I was like, why do I have an Erin Condren? There's no point. And now I'm like actually in the mood. I actually have like a desk job where I can like sit at my desk on my on my lunch, you know, and like work on it or whatever. And I just see before I was living in LA, you know, I was moving and shaking, and I didn't have time for decorating. But
I just miss I feel like I can't. I don't know. Part of me feels like I can't be as creative with this as I want to be. I like certain aspects of it that I can like have a section for YouTube and stuff, but like I don't know.
That's why I like the Happy Planner because I like that you can build it how you want. It's just expensive.
That's how I feel about this.
I didn't do it this year because I don't have the like. We're trying to get back to LA, so we're trying to like watch our money. So I don't want to spend like $50 to build the planner that I want.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of how I was with this. It's like I can build what I want, but like now that I'm building it, I'm just like I miss just having the whole thing ready for me to go.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I miss the creativity of my bullet journal. So there's no pleasing me.
No. Aren't there like some bullet journals that have? I know Clever Fox does it, but they do it at the back where like they have like some stuff pre-made and then bullet pages.
Hobonichis do that. Well, certain ones do that. So like the Hobonichi Weekly, the left side is a weekly planner and the right side is just a blank bullet page.
Decorate that.
The same way I decorate this, where I just draw stuff and I color it in.
Yeah, but you can't if you only have one page and then the weekly thing is on the other side.
I mean, that's essentially what I do now.
But it's not going to be the same. It's not going to look the same.
I'm not going to get a Hobonichi anytime soon anyway. I don't have the money.
I know. Kevin only wants a Hobonichi because that's the high-end planner thing to get.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Why do you want it then?
These are more expensive than Hobonichis.
Why do you want the Hobonichi then?
Because a bunch of my work friends have them. And they talk about
you just want to flex.
No, it's not even that expensive. Like the Kiki K binders are like $90, which is more expensive than a Hobonichi.
No, but the Hobonichi has that cool cachet. So you can say I have a Hobonichi, and then you think you're all fancy.
I just like their covers too. But they're really expensive because they come from Japan, and then Jet Pens doesn't carry all the ones. It's not pure pressure. They just talk about it, and I want it. Actually, they haven't talked about it lately. They were talking a lot about it like when they first came out, and then recently I don't know. There's no. I feel like I have 2 empty bullet journals that I was sent by Clever Fox, so maybe I should just use those.
Yeah, just start using those.
I don't know.
How are you feeling about the scene that you're working on? Did you say? I can't remember.
I said that it
was garbage, right?
And then it became shit when I tried writing it.
Well, you got to get the garbage part out first.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
See, I really just want the heavy blender because I really just, it's like a form of meditating for me. Like I can just sit there and put stickers and like washi tape, and I don't think about anything else. Anything else that I do does not quiet my brain. And for whatever reason, putting stickers on stuff, it's like I just completely zone out. Like who needs hot yoga? Just give me some stickers. And
who was that girl that I was talking about yesterday that I said that you like her weird voice? You said that you found it calming, and I find it very alarming. What's her name?
I don't remember us having that conversation.
Remember, she's getting a divorce.
Oh, yeah.
This is YouTube, so like everybody that watches her knows.
I know. Pretty neatly living.
Yeah, her.
I forget her name. I'm bad with names.
Yeah, her and her baby voice.
Ooh, Eva, I like that idea. But again, you'd have to prove that it's not like pre-written or like that you're actually writing words.
I mean, it could just be an honor system and assume that everyone's not a dick.
Yeah, but who can do that? Just kidding.
It could be like
I have way too much anxiety to actually lie because then I would think like, oh my God, they're gonna find out and then they're gonna tell everyone, they're gonna expose me, and then no one's gonna like me anymore. Like it's one of the things that anxiety is good for. It keeps me honest. Okay.
It could also just be like a low reward, like $5. So it's not like I'm gonna become rich.
I don't know if that's motivating enough. Right? Like that's why I cannot lie. I can't like do things wrong because then I go to like a bad place and I just end up being like, I feel bad. That's what I did. That's what I said.
Laura does not have like a way of like keeping her thoughts to herself either. It's like if she has a feeling. So like even if she lied, she would like immediately be able to live with herself until she admitted that she lied.
It's so true. Like I cannot keep anything in my head. I can't keep anything in my head. Like I have to say everything I feel and think. I have to. It's horrible. Oh, thank you. Ding. I was watching an interview with Reza from Shahs of Sunset, and he was saying that was one of the issues with him and his husband was that his husband is an oversharer. Like he's like he wants to tell me everything he ate that day, everyone who looked at him when he was walking the dog, like what cars were driving next to him on the road. Like he wants to tell me everything. He was like, and I'm the exact opposite. And he said that like he said he eventually went to therapy and learned how to open up, and now they are great and everything's good with them. But I was just like, oh my God, that's so me. Like I just am an oversharer. And I ask everything too. So how was your day? What did they say? What did you say back? Well, then what did he say to that? And what do you think about this? And it's like I drive people nuts. So annoying like that. Ugh.
I think that's a little much oversharing though.
What?
I said that's a little much oversharing. Like this is.
I know, but I just the kind of person. My brain is going a million times a minute.
You want to talk about what you ate that day?
Yeah, I literally asked Aaron what he had for lunch every single day.
Bro,
I just don't. I don't know. I'm just curious. I'm a curious person.
That's not curious. That's crazy.
I mean, it's not like out of drilling. I'm just like, so what'd you have for lunch today? Oh, really? Was it good? Oh, what'd your dad get? Like, it's just like. I don't know. I'm just curious. I'm a weirdo. And TV, I'm the exact same. Like, I don't like being around police. If I see a police car on the road, I'm like, what did I do? What am I doing? Like, and it's just like, I'm always super paranoid. Thank you, Eva. Exactly.
I mean, I feel that way about cops because I just don't trust them.
Yeah, same. I talked about that in my video. I'm afraid that they're going to lock me up for a crime I didn't commit.
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm just like I just need to talk. And it used to work really well when I was like in grad school and a teacher because that's all you do, right? Like you sit in classes and you talk about books. And then when you're a teacher, you talk about the readings, you talk about the movies you're watching, you talk about the stuff. Like I'm a talker. But now that I'm not doing that, I sit in an office at a desk where I literally speak to no one the entire day. So then I come home and I'm just like, I need to talk so much. So I know it's bad. No, thank you, Jessica. Scurry. She was harboring a serial killer.
Who was?
Jessica.
Oh, that's right. You were harboring a serial killer.
Say it one more time and it makes it true.
I don't. What is this, Beetlejuice? I don't think I have a banner for that, but we'll just throw up a curtain, girl.
Charlotte, I do not know what a ticket inspector is. That sounds weird.
Lizelle, that's a chit chat at work. Oh, I know.
It's the worst if you can't talk to people at work.
I know the girl next to me must find me really annoying because I talk a lot.
See, I find you annoying while I'm at work, Kevin, because I don't have anyone to talk to at work, so I try to text you all day long, and you take 2 hours to respond.
Yeah.
I end up texting you like 7 different things, and then you'll respond to one of the things I texted.
Because it's overwhelming. It's like, I should pick one thing. It's been busy lately, so I don't have time to text.
I mean, stop working so hard. It's very simple. Lizelle, it's terrible. Why don't you get me a job where you work? I'd move to Canada tomorrow. I'm very adaptable. I can learn anything. Jessica, can you text while you're at work? I'll start blowing up your phone. I woke up to get dinner and now Jessica's harboring serial killers.
Charlotte's apparently living in a crime house.
Oh no, that's horrible. All right, we probably need to do another sprint. Look, Kevin, I found some of my bracelets. This is from Phantom of the Opera. And then, you like how I kind of like did a little singing? And then Newsies. 2 of my favorite musicals of all time.
Suitcase and a Dream.
God, that is not from the musical.
Cassidy, why would you even ask the person next to you what she put in it? Actually, I'll be right back. I have to grab my laptop charger or it's going to die. It's at 25%. And my laptop dies at 20%.
Ooh, Cassie, I deal with that all the time because I live here in the South, so everyone takes forever to tell anything. Maybe she was waiting to tell you that she like slipped him some antifreeze or something.
Cassidy, is this a girl at your work that's like your best friend that you love so much?
God, I wish I could work for my family or work for myself.
I don't want to work for my family. I don't like my family.
You would work for me, bitch.
No, I wouldn't.
You already told me, like, if you start a business, you better employ me.
Oh, God.
Are we going to do a sprint, Kev?
Yes. How long do we want to do this time?
Since we were a little chatty, let's do another 15.
Okay.
You was really dumb.
Okay. My period is set to 15 minutes. Are we ready to start?
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and start currently sprinting. Share my screen. This is so much harder on my laptop. I'm sorry. And starting. I like this song. God, I couldn't shut it off. Okay.
Wait for that beat to drop.
It never drops.
Yeah. You're just always hyped. Your head explodes.
I am always hyped, so.
Right.
I know. I'm pretty much dead inside.
I have figured out. Why is my desk?
What are you eating? Jelly beans?
Yes, jelly beans.
No, for real. You eat jelly beans all the time. Don't lie.
Fruit snacks. I do not eat jelly beans all the time. I have not had any jelly beans in a year.
Okay, I want you to let us know. I want you to tell the whole class, what is it when Aaron leaves town you eat for dinner?
I've not done that the last couple times. I didn't do it the last time you was out of town.
Last time I think you ate them to your teeth bled. Your gums bled, not your teeth.
That was years ago.
Well,
Thanks for coming, Nana.
Who's leaving? Oh, thank you for coming.
Right, TB? We get like those giant boxes at like Costco or whatever, and I'll just grab a handful, just because it's like they give you like 4 in one of these little bags.
Yeah, are they like the ones that are full of sugar?
The fruit snack, Kevin. What else would they be full of?
If you get like healthy ones, they're full of sugar and other stuff.
What's the other stuff?
Arsenic.
Fruit, which is sugar. Duh.
Different kinds of sugar.
Fucking sugar is sugar. Don't let them poison you with that lie.
Cassidy, all you have to do is look at the real life news, and there you go. Plenty of send-offs.
Gushers are everything. I love biting into something and have the liquid squeeze in my mouth.
Ugh, don't say that. Who wants to say hi to Damien?
You want to get high with Damien? Is that what you said?
Said who wants to say hi to Damien? You want to look at the? Are you dancing? He doesn't like to be on camera.
I'm gonna stop putting him on camera. We all know people who do stuff like that.
I don't know anybody that does that.
Gushers are so good, but now when you buy them, because I've gotten them recently, when you pull them out of the package, they're just like all one big gusher. So you just put the whole thing in your mouth.
Yeah. Wait, how did everybody's writing sprint go, by the way?
Yeah. I realized that I am somehow simultaneously an underwriter, overwriter. My scenes are underdeveloped, but my sentences are overwritten.
Well, I finished the new opening scene, so it's shit, but it's done. So now I can move on to editing.
Progress.
Yeah. Oh my God, Damien was dancing with the cat, and he was dancing back.
Ooh, Isabella, tell me that brand. If you figure it out, tell me.
Thank you for coming, Vampire Assassin. Where did you? How long have you been here? I don't know if I've seen your name earlier.
Nice. Is this like your 3rd, 4th, 5th book, TV? I feel like you just like open them out. I am forever working on the same project.
I feel like I've been working on the witch book for so long.
You have not, though, sir.
I know what it feels like. It's taking forever.
Okay, well, I've been working on this book since like 2014, 2015.
Isn't a vampire assassin just a vampire hunter? TV, I have so many half books. Ugh.
TV, are they all first drafts, or have you gone through? I can't remember. I think you edited one at least. Yeah. I don't know how you do that and go to school. I would not have been able to do that. I had to drop out of school to be able to write.
I didn't really start. I didn't write. Well, yeah, I did. Never mind. Stop singing.
Look, I like musicals, okay? Accept it.
Yeah, but you're not living in one. Accept it.
I was, but not Les Mis. I wouldn't want to live in the Les Mis.
Yes, a deer hunter is just a deer assassin.
TV, that sounds like torture because first drafts are the worst.
TV, that literally sounds unhealthy. I had no room to talk.
I did the same thing in college, but I was not writing books.
She was doing coke.
No, I was not. I was too lame for that. I was sitting up with my well, I'm the hag, so what can I call them? With my dudes.
With my gay dude. Me and my gay dudes.
I don't want to say my gays. I hate when people say that. It's
just me and my gays. There's always someone walking.
My sisters. I'm sitting up, staying up with my sisters, watching bad television.
Well, I actually would rather you say my gays than my sisters.
True.
Is that my dinner? Thank you. Oh my goodness, I'm so #blessed. It's disgusting. Okay, thank you.
Right, get rid of the crawler at the bottom.
Why? I like it.
Because I'm your sister and I said so.
Oh, then I'm definitely fucking keeping that. Huh? I don't understand.
Yeah, hanging with the. I have I set off a Hagar signal.
Looks like you're holding a dick against your head.
No kidding. And so like everywhere I go, I make best friends with all the gay dudes. Like we find each other. We're like drawn to each other.
Cassidy, these are not tots. These are crowns. Wait, that one's broken. These are potato crowns. It's like the kind that you get at Burger King. Hanging out with my gay boys.
Let's hear it for the boys. Kevin's my original gay boy.
Oh, you made me gay.
I know. Actually, you're not my original gay boy. I was hanging out with gay boys before. Well, before you came out.
Basically, what happened was I was born. I met Laura, and I was like, if this is what women are like.
That's what happens when mom forced you to share a bedroom with me. You were like, ew, no. I like all these cute boy posters you have up all over the wall, though. Me likey.
I was like, those are pretty neat, but everything else about this is awful.
Hello, Devin Sawa. Hello, Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Hello, Andrew Keegan, who now runs a cult.
Does he?
Yeah, in LA. You should join it.
I would say, I'll join an Andrew Keegan cult.
I was really crazy.
I'm looking it up right now.
Oh, yeah. Type in Andrew Keegan cult. It'll come up.
I am.
Let's hear it for the boys.
In 2014, Keegan founded Full Circle, a community spiritual center based out of Venice Beach, California. Vice characterized the organization as a new religion, while other outlets called it a cult.
Jessica, when Devin Sawa was revealed as Casper, I literally screamed in the movie theater. He gave me my first lady boner when I was 12.
I'm sorry. Can I just read you the stupidest thing I've ever read in my entire life? That's very California.
Yeah.
Everyone listen up. This is peach. This is peak California bullshit. In May 2015, the Full Circle Temple was raided by California alcohol beverage control officers. The raid was apparently related to Full Circle's distribution of kombucha, a fermented beverage made from sweet black tea. The spokesperson for the temple stated they were unaware that they needed a license to distribute kombucha. So the organization closed its doors in June 2017.
I thought kombucha was made out of green tea.
You know, I think it's black tea, isn't it? I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't know.
I looked it up and it said green tea, but maybe it's a different kind of kombucha. Maybe you can make it out of other kinds.
Yeah, maybe.
Jessica, do you follow Devin Sawa on Twitter? Because if you don't, you should. He's actually very funny, very smart, very progressive. He's like literally hilarious on Twitter. And he's got some little kids that are adorable. He's like a really cute dad.
But his kids are not with me, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, he's just so funny though, and cute with the kids. And he really like, I don't know, he says some funny stuff on there.
They should do like a Casper like sequel where he's like an adult. I don't know how that would work.
How does Casper become an adult? He's a ghost. He doesn't grow up.
Maybe this is a different kind of ghost that does grow.
Oh, like never mind.
Whatever you're about to say, I don't want to hear it.
No, you don't even know what I'm wrong. Oh, my tongue is red from those fruit snacks. Look.
Looks more like you bit your tongue and you're bleeding.
It's like on one side. It's so weird. That reminds me of, remember the zebra stripe gum?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I totally forgot that existed until right now. So glad I remember that.
What a good thing to remember.
I know, right? I used to love it, but it didn't keep its flavor very long. Most gum does not.
Let's hear it for the boys.
I was never a big Shane West fan. He didn't really do it for me. My favorite of all time was Brett Renfro, R.I.P. He was the bad boy, you know. Him and Devin Sawa, I think, were the top two dudes. And Andrew Keegan. So he was third.
He was the dick, though, in 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah, he was. But he was in Camp Nowhere with the guy who played Lucky on General Hospital, the original Lucky, Jonathan Jackson. This is what I just need to make a freaking podcast about. I can just talk about 90s 90s fuckboys, basically. I could just be like, remember that one dude was in this, and he was also in this. Yeah.
That's it. That's the
entire thing. They're like, yeah, I remember that.
That's the entire segment.
Yeah. We could like at the end of every podcast, we could like have like a 5-minute segment where we remember a 90s. What are they called? Like I don't know, like a Big Bopper. You know, that was one of the magazines. Bop and Big Bop.
Teen Beat.
Thank you, Taylor. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Oh, and Jessica too. See? And I have all the tea too, because you guys know I'm obsessed with stuff. So I've done all the research. I know what they're up to. I know what they used to do.
Well, you didn't know that Andrew Keegan's cult closed down.
I think actually when you said that about the kombucha, that came back to me. And yeah, Teen Bop. So I used to like babysit, and I would use my money to go buy the magazines that had all the pictures of everyone in it. And sometimes, and I could only usually afford one. And so sometimes if there was two and I couldn't decide which one had the better pictures, if like one, or like if there was like, you know, they would have like front and back. And if I wanted both, I would rip it out of the other magazine, stick it in the one I was buying, and then buy it. Oh, I'm going to get arrested now.
See, Laura literally can't keep a secret. She feels guilty.
But that was how obsessed with like boy. I was like, I want both of these pictures, and I can't afford both magazines. So
how old were you?
Like 10, 11.
Like 23.
Huh?
I said like 23.
Oh. But I used to use all my extra money to buy magazines of cute boys. Yeah, they are. Luckily, the grocery store I used to do it in no longer exists. So. Right, TV.
Imagine buying that magazine. Imagine buying that magazine. You're so excited for that one picture you know is in there, and it doesn't even have it.
They never knew, because, dude, I was so slick about it, and I would just like pull real. Oh, you can't see. I pull it real slow. So like it came out of the like little staples as opposed to being torn. So they never even knew the picture was there. Shisha magic. Jessica, that was me. I had boys all over until I hit 15, and then I became obsessed with a band who shall remain
Say
it. And then my whole room and everything, I was obsessed with them for the rest of high school, but I can't say
name into existence, Laura.
It's so embarrassing.
Do it.
I just want to die thinking about it.
Do it.
I didn't get a tattoo because I almost did. You remember that game, Kevin?
I'll tell you this: it's not stiff cupcake.
I have a picture around here floating somewhere of like my bedroom and my license plate on my car.
Loose booty.
I was obsessed with Limp Bizkit.
She was gonna get a Limp Bizkit tattoo.
I was. I've seen him in concert like 40 times. I've met Fred Durst a bunch of times. I mean, it's just embarrassing. It's all stupid. I never got into O-Town.
Me neither.
I don't know. Does it get worse than Limp Bizkit? I don't know.
I don't know. Like 2008, I thought Fred Durst. Like when I first came out, I thought Fred Durst was really hot.
I mean, he was really hot, but I was like, that wasn't the only reason. I was like super into the band. Well, I'm glad that like I hyped it up, and then so then if I hadn't hyped it up, you guys probably would have laughed at me. But because I hyped it, then you were like, Limp Bizkit, who cares? But I was like obsessed, you guys, like literally obsessed. I wore Limp Bizkit shirts almost every day.
Yeah.
Not every day, because I also wore Korn shirts and Stained and Marilyn Manson and stuff, but mostly Limp Bizkit shirts every single day. And my license plate on my car said LB Mobile, and everyone in school made fun of me and called it the Loose Booty Mobile. And I got stickers, Limp Bizkit stickers, and put them all over inside my car, like on the dashboard and stuff.
Didn't you have
very Midwest of me, for sure?
Didn't you have Limp Bizkit fortune cookies?
I did. And I met Fred Durst, and he was a complete asshole, and it kind of burst my dreams, to be honest.
Laura was basically the white trashiest white trash.
Oh, yeah. For sure. I've never seen Spice World.
I haven't either.
I was like really into heavy metal and like rock metal stuff in high school, so there was no way I could ever watch Spice World.
You know what else Laura loved? SpongeBob.
I did. I'm an enigma wrapped in a riddle. I've always been that person, though, wearing a Marilyn Manson shirt with SpongeBob pajama pants. All right, Kev, are we ready to do another 15-minute? Kevin, I'm gonna challenge you to go one whole live stream without having a second conversation at the same time.
No.
We ready to do another sprint?
Yep. How long do you want to go for?
Oh, bye, Lizelle.
Bye, Lizelle. Have a safe flight.
Probably do another 15 so we get at least 45 minutes in total, you know.
So anybody
I
else?
want to watch Spice World because I've never seen it.
Alan Cumming is in Josie and the Pussycat movie, which is also a great movie.
I've only seen part of that.
Oh, it's so good.
I basically allowed all these like metal rock bands to teach me to hate women when I was a teenager. So I hated myself, and I hated any like girl singer, performer.
Guess who does all the singing in Josie and the Pussycat movie?
Yeah.
Letters to Cleo.
Oh my God, Letters to Cleo. Ooh. All right, you want to do ready to do it? What are you eating?
Little chicken patty thing.
You mean fake chicken?
Mm-hmm.
Blech.
It's actually very good. But all that's left on this is a pickle. I ate all the chicken on it.
Oh, you're eating pickles?
I love a good pickle.
Okay. It's funny, Charlotte.
I have nowhere to put this plate. Okay. Are we doing 15?
Yes. Let's do it.
Share screen. Sorry, give me 1 second. This is going to be a little confusing. Still not sure how to do the best setup. Ready? Start. Start. Bless you.
Thank you.
God, that scared me. How did everyone do?
Well, I'm rereading one part that is a lot better than I remembered. So there's that. Because I was like really tearing apart like other sections, but this one is pretty okay, I would say. It's not great. It's not the best, but it's okay. It'll do.
Well, I'm happy for you.
How about you, Kebbo?
I started editing a little bit, and then I realized I needed to send an email to Rena because I'm not sure if she wants me to do track changes or not. Since I'm going to be changing so much, she'll probably have to do a full read.
Yeah.
I forgot I need to remove the screen. Sorry. So because she's probably going to need to do a full reread, she probably won't. But I just wanted to ask her anyway. So I got a little bit done, and then I wrote an email to her.
Nice. I also realized that the word eighth is a very weird word.
Dude, I kept
EHTH.
I kept looking at the word by today, like B-Y, and I just stared at it for so long at work that I was like, is this even a real word?
I just keep spelling eighth wrong because I keep putting EIGTH. Because there's something about GHTH that like my brain does not want to write that.
Oh yeah, I always misspell eighth, actually. Always. I know, I changed the screen, sorry.
How did everybody else do?
Yeah, how's everybody else doing?
Yeah, it's such a weird word. Like, also, while y'all are about to tell us how you did, I want to poll the audience here. How many of you have ever heard of, and this, I don't know, is Cassidy still in here? Because this is because of a note Cassidy made.
Yeah, there she is.
Okay. Ever heard of, a hangover? Don't like to revisit those. Have any of you ever heard of the room above a garage being referred to as the frog?
No.
I'm asking you guys. Have you ever, you know what I'm talking about, like how some houses have like a bonus room above the garage?
Yeah.
Have any of you ever heard anyone refer to it as a frog? I'm gonna have to tell Aaron when he comes back in, because he's the one who got me like saying it. I think it might be like it's not quite an apartment; it's just like a room above it. Like you can, you know, like a lot of them have it converted, or like if you have the kind of house where like the house is connected to the garage, you can put a room over the. It's not. Well, it's not front room. I asked Aaron actually earlier during one of the sprints if it was front room, and it's free room over garage. But I asked Aaron, I was like, does that stand for front room over garage? And he's like, no, it's free room. So like you can do whatever you want. Because like for a long time, garages had really tall ceilings, and it was like that's such wasted space. So they started making like a bonus room, basically.
Never heard of it.
Oh yeah, so Aaron always calls them frogs. He's like, oh, you know, like one of those houses with the frog. So I put it in my book, right? And then Cassidy was like, why do they call it that? I thought it was like a known thing, because I mean, I've been with Aaron for so long, like I've always heard him refer to it as that. Yeah, bonus room for sure. Well, most people will probably think the same thing, apparently, Cassidy. So bonus for that, I guess.
Like it makes sense calling it a frog, like when I find out what it stands for, but I've never heard it before.
Yeah. Also, anyone doing anything fun for Valentine's Day tomorrow?
Are you going to see Sonic?
We were going to go see Sonic the Hedgehog, but instead I found out that there is a Chicago style pizza place in Myrtle Beach.
Oh.
So we're going to drive down to Myrtle Beach and go get pizza and then play some mini golf, I think.
Huh, nice.
If it's not raining. Jessica.
I really wanted to get Chicago style pizza, but I'm waiting till my birthday.
Tell me. So are you guys doing anything for Valentine's Day?
I mean, we didn't last year. It's just like it's so close to our birthdays. It ends up being a lot of money. So we do something small. Like we give each other like a really small gift, and I think last year we just like watched a movie.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing gifts this year just because we're really trying to like save money. So instead, we're just gonna have like dinner and play golf, which we've done on like we love Pee Wee golfing. We do it all the time. We used to do it all the time when we lived here before, and we've spent many like anniversaries doing it. We even did it in California. Remember, Kev, the first year you lived there, we went and it's kind of like a thing we do. So
well, when I say like we buy each other gifts for Valentine's Day, I mean we literally buy each other like under $10 gifts. It's just like here's a cutesy thing for you. I have to work tomorrow too, TV. I'm off.
I work tomorrow too. Yeah, Aaron's just picking me up from work, and we're gonna head. Myrtle Beach is only like an hour and a half from here, so we're just gonna go for dinner and play some golf, and then come right back up. Because I don't know if anyone's ever been in Myrtle Beach, but like Pee Wee golf is like a big thing in Myrtle Beach. So they have like the huge, intricate Pee Wee golf, or I guess people call it putt-putt or whatever the hell you call it. But like with like giant volcanoes and like all kinds of crazy stuff, and they're open till like midnight. So.
Why man great till they gotta be
Your
great?
sister has a boyfriend, Cassidy. Why have I not seen this on Facebook?
She always has a new boyfriend.
She has not made that Facebook official. Oh, that sounds cute, Taylor.
That actually does sound really cute.
Oh, that's cute, Haley. Ooh, Marilyn, that sounds fun. Ooh, bee boxes. That sounds scary.
I think it sounds cute.
Oh, I see.
Wait, why are you hiding it from your parents? Is it because she
It
goes
reminds me of like my Aunt Darby. She's like in her 40s, still hiding stuff. Well, not anymore, but she's like still hiding stuff from her parents.
Is it because your sister goes through men? Like, no judgment though. You can go through men.
Whoa, where are you going with this, buddy?
I do not shame at all. You can do whatever you want through life, but I'm just wondering why they're hiding it. Also, I just like to toot my own horn for a second, a little bit. I officially sold out of my first run of the Spider-Man sticker today.
Oh, nice.
Someone bought the last one.
I want to like make something, but I don't know. I'm not.
It's the first thing I ever sold out of, so it's exciting.
Aaron, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So I asked everyone on the live chat if they'd ever heard of the room above the garage being referred to as a frog, and literally not a single person had heard that.
Well, that's weird.
I know, I was like, literally nobody, like they didn't know what we were talking about. I've definitely seen it in like real estate listings before.
Wait, so Cassidy, are you saying that he's just like a fuck buddy?
Whoa. We're just putting sisters, all her business out there.
Again, no judgment. You could have sex with whoever you want, whenever. I don't care.
Cat is just going very sideways. I would say that I never tell people about stuff like that, but first of all, I haven't dated somebody in, 17 years. But also, I can't keep anything to myself, so there'd be no way I could keep anything hidden from anyone. Oh, well, happy Valentine's Day, Charlotte. Sounds like they moved that relationship very quickly, Cassidy.
Why man great till they gotta be great? Song stuck in my head.
Yeah, I heard it last night when I ran to the store to get ice cream cake.
I think it's stuck in my head because whenever I sell one of those, I sold one of those stickers today, the 100% that bitch sticker, and whenever I sell one, I get the song stuck in my head.
I got an ice cream cake at the grocery store, and the cashier was like, "Oh, someone's birthday." I was like, "No, it's just a Wednesday."
Nah, Isabella, we're gonna probably be done with sprinting for the night. Come on.
We could probably do one like real 5-minute one.
Okay, I mean, we can do a 5-minute one.
Yeah. It's just funny because it was like Aaron and I both like just didn't even feel like having dinner. We were just like, we're not really that hungry. We don't want dinner. I was like, but we can go for dessert. So I ran to the store, just got us some ice cream cake, and that's what we had for dinner. I'm an adult.
I love you so much.
Oh, someone's feeling jealous. Come here. Come on. I got a doji, a wet, hairy one. He has eyes, I promise. Oh, you're all wet. Is it still raining out there?
It's misty and it's around.
Yes, a snorty little wet doggy.
Alfalfa's like losing all of his like winter coat, so he's just shedding.
Yeah. That's the good thing about my dogs. They do not shed. But the bad part is you have to take them to the groomers often, and when your groomer cancels on you, you get a really shaggy dog.
I don't know what you think you're doing, you crazy ass dog. Ooh, what is the exciting news, Haley?
We've been hearing that puppy the whole time. Yeah. He does snort, so I'm sure you hear it constantly. If you hear snoring, it's my dog.
Alfalfa. Hi.
He also likes to whine because he does not like when I sit at the desk because he cannot get close enough to me.
Alfalfa glares at me. Hi, Alfalfa.
I feel like he looks like Damien. Like they favor each other, I feel like. Like that is what Damien would look like if he was a cat.
Hey, buddy. Whenever he looks at me, he just closes his eyes like, what do you want? He's trying to climb on my computer, so he's about to get yeeted across the room.
Yay, Haley, that's exciting.
Oh, that's so exciting. There's nothing more exciting than getting a pet.
And Taylor would die for your cat, Kevin.
You know, you're not the first person that said that to me. A lot of people comment on my YouTube videos, I would die for that cat. Yeah, Damien does look at me like he wants to stab me pretty often.
We used to be cat people before we were dog people, but then we became those cat people who had 4 cats, and then I developed an allergy to them because of it. So had to get rid of our cats, and now I'm a dog person.
When we first got him, I had like a week where my allergies were really bad. Now I'm just used to him.
No. Probably if I only had like 1, I wouldn't be that bad. Like I can go to people's houses. It was just something about having 4, and I got really sick. It wasn't just that. I was having some other issues. Like I was exposed to mold and all this other stuff. But it took me really months and months to get better. And then after that, after having to get rid of my cats, like I could never get one again because I'd be so afraid of having to get rid of it again that I can't go there. Like I was scared to even get a dog because I didn't know if I would develop an allergy to the dog, which is why we specifically got one that doesn't shed, so that I would be less likely to have an allergy to it. So,
well, I have a friend whose husband is very allergic to cats, and so they got 2 Russian blue cats or Russian gray, whatever the fuck they're called, Russian blues, and he's not allergic to them because there's something about their like dandruff glands that people that are allergic to cats aren't allergic to them.
Interesting.
So like she said like occasionally he'll have like a stuffy nose day, like one every few weeks, and he just takes his Zyrtec and he's fine. But she said that like he's like very allergic to cats, and they have 2. He's so stupid. He keeps trying to get into things he's not supposed to. What's with cats' obsession with keyboards? I don't get it.
They like the heat that comes off the computers.
Oh, that makes sense. He loves my ring light. If I leave the ring light on, wherever it's pointing, he'll lay underneath it.
Aw, I love my doggies. If I could have 500 million, but pay someone to like walk them and take them outside and stuff like that, I would do it. I don't want to take care of 1 million doggies. 2 is enough. That's already hard enough for me.
I know, like part of me wants another cat, but we're not going to get those. Also, Alfalfa's so spoiled. I don't think he'd take well to another cat.
I thought that about Falcor, and he, for the most part, is pretty good with Khaleesi. He adapted better than I thought.
Alfalfa the other day just started whining like someone was stabbing him, and I was like, what the hell's happening? And then he barked. It like freaked him out so bad he started like meowing like he was being murdered. And
Well, that's the first of many because cats barf all the time.
Oh yeah, I know. But like I've
Really,
never
because he's probably getting he's letting go of his coat, so he's gonna get all kinds of hairballs. And
I just felt so bad for him because he sounded so scared, like he had no idea what was happening. Hi, buddy.
All right, do we want to do one last hurrah 5-minute sprint just to get the last few things in there?
Sure. Also, I just want to go on record as saying if you're going to adopt a cat, be very careful because his thing said he was a short hair. And he is not.
Well, I mean, they're not, they can only know so much.
He did look like a short hair when he was young.
That's why, like, I hate to say that, but that's why we were really weary of, like, I'm all for adopting dogs, but when I first got, like, Falcor, like, I was really worried about getting an allergy. And when you like just adopt them, they just guess what the dogs are. And I couldn't see the chance of it being a dog that shed and then I would get sick and have to get rid of it. But I did not go to a, what do you call it either?
A breeder.
I mean, everyone is entitled to their own choices. I'm not shaming either side. I'm just saying I didn't do that either. Some people on Craigslist had 2 dogs. I think they were just trying to get some extra cash. It was like 2 young kids, And so that's how we got Falcor. And then we got Khaleesi on Craigslist too. So
thank you for coming, Cassidy. Stop it.
Coming.
Little jerk.
Ooh, a wasp. Ooh.
That is not a toy.
That's funny, Taylor. Yeah, but will they let you test a dog before you've adopted it? Like, don't you have to like mail that in and stuff?
Yeah, and then you're like, oh well, I don't want this dog anymore after a week because
ooh, you're that. I don't want that. Oh, I would love to just like I think now I know that I'm not allergic to dogs, but at that time I was really scared. So I think now I would definitely be more inclined to just adopt, because I'm pretty sure now I'm good. But at that time, I just had to get rid of my cats, and it was so devastating to get rid of my cats. I didn't want to have to go through that again with a dog. So
the place we adopted him from, I found out after we adopted him, is funded by the guy who created Family Guy. I can't remember his name. All of a sudden.
Seth MacFarlane.
Yes.
So Hollywood.
His mom was a cat lover, and so he like funds it, and it's named after her. It's called Perry's Place. From Perry MacFarlane. Yeah. It's so weird though, because I was talking to Damien. Sometimes it just pops in my head. I'm like, we have a living creature just in the house.
I know.
It's
I feel like
weird.
Why it just wanders around our house and we let it.
It's so weird. It's like, oh, this just lives here, and we like feed it, and it poops here, but it like just lives here. It's like living. It's a living creature. It's so weird.
Oh, that's cool, Jessica. We've actually talked a lot about fostering dogs, but we don't have a fenced-in yard, and it's like super expensive to fence in a yard. And now that we're moving, we're definitely not going to fence in the yard, but.
I'm afraid
I would foster in the future, though, for sure.
I'm afraid I'd foster and then just keep every dog.
I like a lot of other people's dogs, and I don't want to keep them.
Stop on the keyboard. You got to get on the keyboard.
Like my in-laws, I love their dogs, but I don't want to keep them. So, all right, let's do our 5-minute sprint.
Okay, let me pull up the timer. 5 minutes. Okay, do you want down? Is that what you're doing? Sorry, he's climbing all over everything. I'm trying to let him down. Okay, let's switch this to currently sprinting, share my screen, and we are sprinting. But that was quick too. How was everyone's spring? Am I muted or something? Are you muted, Laura? Oh, I was like, why is it so quiet?
I know, I think you're talking to myself, like, good. I did realize another thing I notice a lot more when I'm like using paper is I can see repetition of words that when I was reading it wouldn't have necessarily noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I use the word brain, which I know is like, it was in a previous paragraph, so like it's not that repetitive, but like I don't want to use brain like, twice.
Yeah.
Two successive paragraphs. And I wouldn't have noticed that before because you're not looking at it as a page, like a whole page like that. Like,
yeah,
where your eyes can kind of catch things on paper. So I'm advocating for paper. I know it's not good for the environment, but
recycle it when you're done and it's good for the environment.
Or keep it for posterity and to auction off when you become famous.
Option.
I kept all the pages of critiques from Francesca.
I did too.
I just thought it was cool that Francesca Leah Block like commented on my work, like that's a really cool thing.
TB, the world is burning anyway, so congrats on finishing the scene. That's awesome.
Ooh, 85-48, nice. That's so funny. I can't write by hand, but I'm better at editing by hand. I'm also better at outlining and like note taking and like idea. I have to do all that by hand. I just can't. I think I'm just lazy. Like I can't write everything by hand. Like I don't know. It doesn't work for me. I don't like doing the dialogue like that. Like I don't know.
It makes my hands start to hurt. I can't write.
Yeah, I just can't do it. But I remember a girl, I think I said this story before, in high school, was like, she used to carry these like big stack of notebooks, these like spiral notebooks around with her in high school. And she was my lab partner in human anatomy. And I remember one day she was just like writing there. I was like, what are you writing in those notebooks? Like, I'm writing a book. And I was like, wow, that's really weird. Like, I was just like, I was like 16 and she had like 7 or 8 like notebooks that she was carrying with her everywhere. I was like, that is really weird.
Have you tried looking her up to see if she ever got that book published?
I actually did. Last time I looked her up, she was delivering Domino's Pizza in Bradley. I mean, a town.
But is she published? Because authors could still work at Domino's, let's be honest.
That's true, but no, I don't think so. And she was like really into anime and stuff, and at that time, like that was not like a cool thing. Like now it's like kind of cool for people to be into that. It was not
Always
then.
been a cool thing.
Not at my high school, it wasn't.
TB, and that girl was J.K. Rowling.
Right. And I'm like, she is really weird. Now I think it's really cool because I wish I would have had that kind of focus and drive and like ambition in high school. Because like I am 100% the
that bitch.
Yeah, I am the victim of like not doing things because it's weird or like not cool. Like I always wanted to write a book, but like the shit was weird. Like who writes a book? Like I thought it was too cool for that. Like it's just so obnoxious of me. I wish I had her confidence to just be who she was. Like, yeah, bitch, I'm writing a book. What about it?
Also, can I just say that TB, I have missed your humor in chat.
Yes, it is much needed.
With all these other flakes. No, I'm kidding.
I wish she was on Authortube. I think now, like, her and I would be friends. Because really all the things that she was super into and the kind of person she was is the kind of person that I am now, like, that I allow myself to be. And at the time, though, I was just like, she's weird. People don't like her.
TB just read your ass.
That's exactly what it was, TB. She's really weird. She watches anime, like writes books. I'm gonna go hang out and listen to Limp Bizkit and drink beer in my friend's garage and smoke cigarettes. As I did do that as well, but I did not smoke weed, not until senior year. So, and I only did it like 3 times when I was in high school. So,
Jessica, okay, So one of my worst experiences in life, which I don't know if I've ever told Laura this, I used to write fan fiction in a notebook, and when I lived in North Carolina, and my freshman year, there was a kid that hated me, and he stole it and read it and passed it around to a bunch of his friends and let them read it. And it was really mortifying for me.
Oh, if we're talking about stolen things that mortified people, when I spent a summer in Florida, I wrote a letter to a friend back home because, you know, this is before like people had the internet in their house. The internet existed, but people weren't using it regularly. Like they didn't have it. My friend didn't have it. And I was writing her a letter, like telling her how my summer was going and like telling her about like these cute boys that I was hanging out with and stuff. And I kind of like over embellished some things, but I really didn't ever plan to like send it. I just like wrote it. And my cousin's neighbor like stole it. She saw me like writing in it, stole it, and then gave it to the boys that I wrote about. Good old boy crazy Laura got embarrassed again. I was so mortified. I cried so hard for like a whole day. I was just so devastated. And then the boys were just like, look, it's not even, because they were like a little bit older than me, and they were like, look, it's not even that big of a deal. Like, let's just go fishing at Sanibel Island and it'll all be fine. So we did. And
Fishing.
but it was really embarrassing. Yeah.
All right, people. I am Trey tired.
I had a notebook like that, Taylor, but it was with notes. So it was not a story. Although my friend Janelle and I co-wrote a poem in the 7th grade, and that's how we became friends. We were both cheerleaders together. Because there was a moment when I was a cheerleader. I was so jockey until like 8th grade. Yeah, let's go fishing. I know, right? And then the cousins never wrote till right? Like, it stole my life. So, yeah. But yeah, I need to go eat dinner. I haven't had it yet. Ramen noodles for me tonight, folks.
All right. Well, it was real, everybody. Thank you for coming. If you haven't, smash that like button below. I'd love you if you would.
Yep. And next week, we'll be back on my channel. And tell your friends. Ooh, big pleasure. Yeah, micro trauma is basically the subtitle to my high school life. But yeah, thanks guys for coming. I hope everyone has a good Valentine's Day weekend. And yeah.
If any of you are not subscribed to Laura, go subscribe.
Yeah. I'm like, I've been sitting at, it's probably because I'm not putting out videos. But I've been sitting around the 885 mark for a hot minute. So
well, I released my video yesterday and I lost like 7 subs. So y'all are fake. No, I'm kidding. If anyone's here, you're probably the ones that stay subbed to me.
Yeah. The title of this feed is a Lisa Simpson meme. All right. Thanks for coming, guys. See you next week. Oh,
hey, everybody. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Ending broadcast now. Bye. 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 Ending broadcast. Ending.